The fame system in Get Famous is the key feature, and of course, most everything revolves around it. So, I want to talk a bit about this system and how you can gain fame a bit faster and avoid newbie traps that don't really help. The way it works is pretty simple. Do an activity that has a small fame icon next to it, and you'll gain some fame when the sim is done or while they're doing it. Finish a big project like filming a movie or making an app, and you'll make even more. First, you need to know that you need hundreds of points in order to go up a fame level, mainly from rank 2 onward. The meter we have just can't quite show how far you'll have to go to get that next level. It's so bad that at one point I actually did about 40 actions while it appeared full, but I still needed so many points it didn't give me the next rank. It may be fairly obvious, but the best ways to gain fame are to use the main purposes of your skills or abilities you gain from your career. A main theme of these abilities is you're publishing or releasing something to the public, and they can be done from home. Some abilities from careers do this as well. Anything you do is helpful for making the first level. Keep an eye out for the additional powers you get, like the business career's ability to invest money or write a column as a critic. Certain socials unlocked by careers may give smaller amounts. You may also get opportunities that give large amounts of fame. For skills, the bigger fame gainers are obvious: publishing a book or licensing music. For books, you'd want to sell to publisher rather than self-publish. That'll actually triple the fame you get. Naturally, higher quality works of a higher tier, like mystery bestsellers, are going to give you the most. Players who try to farm fame may get stuck doing some really silly things that get you nowhere. Many things actually gain you some fame, like the grilled cheese aspiration, summon grilled cheese. But you only get like 3 points for it, and it must be done at a public venue. For this reason, abilities like that are nearly useless unless you're at or below level 1 in celebrity and need less than a couple hundred points to make it to the next level. What it is useful for is a bit of passive fame when you actually need to use it or to stop fame decay from happening. All these little interactions that give only a few points are for exactly that in my eyes. They give a tiny fame reward and stop the clock on fame decay. Playing for tips is pretty poor later in your journey to 5-star celebrity, but it's greatly amplified by the noticeable trait, as are anything else skill or career related that gives fame. You have a 50% chance for extra fame when you have noticeable. Musicians need it in particular because they're only able to publish music so often and can't pump them out like writers or painters are able to. Fame perks can make a huge difference, so where to spend that first fame point? If you were going with the new media production skill, you'd want corporate sponsorship as it wins hands down, but for all other sims, I'd take noticeable. You can always change your mind later, but noticeable gives you an immediate boost and leads to established name, which is great for artistic types and even programmers. As I said, it gives a 50-50 shot of bonus fame whenever you do something that would gain fame. I feel that this holds true even if you want to go for a good one in the middle column like PR agency and fan favorite. You can't get these until ranks 2 and 3, so going for it at the start is going to slow you down quite a lot. Picking networking is good only for gaining that second fame level by befriending celebrities, which is super repetitive. If a good mid-tier one unlocks and you want it at rank 3, use the cleanse to reset your points. You can do this at any time. There are some not so obvious ways to gain fame, like holding a black and white party and getting gold, fan meet and greets, or bowling a perfect game. The developers did a really good job integrating this with many activities from other packs, and I gotta applaud them for that. It is something that they have been consistent about doing for Sims 4 all along. For actors, the movies and primetime TV will give you hundreds of fame points, and getting silver or gold will amplify the amount you receive. It's important to do the daily task even if you're going to go with the sim, because your performance meter will move much faster. I'll be listing this elsewhere in a video, but the main skills actors need are charisma, fitness, comedy, guitar, and handiness. Again, I do realize movies and primetime TV giving more fame is obvious, but it is a ton more than practicing for tips, so do that only when you're in between gigs and need something to do. The established name perk will give you more time to do things like this and prep your skills since you no longer need to audition. Overall, what I learned testing this system is that while fame will come regularly for people who do activities that take some time, it's not going to happen at higher levels for people who are trying to farm it with low ranking abilities. In some cases, the main fame gainers are 50 to 100 times more fame than the small ones. Really, it makes sense that fame should not just come to you doing minor things. They contribute, sure, but fame will come to you in large quantities if you devote your sim to producing things sims would enjoy, like movies, books, and paintings, and you want noticeable to give you that extra boost. When it kicks in some cases, it's like 4 times as much fame than you would normally get. It's always at least a 25% boost. Since I have some people's attention, you'll be happy to hear that Maxis are working on a quickie patch to fix some issues with Get Famous, like the aging up in Create a Sim bug. I'm hoping they also fix the first person problem where people can see from inside their Sims faces, but can't confirm that one is on the short list or not. I'll eventually do a video guide to the whole fame system, but this is meant to help people who are just starting out and maybe serve as a bit of a warning to people looking for that 4th and 5th fame level. I'll make a list of ways to gain fame, so watch for that to appear on the site. Using your perks to gain fame is the best way to go because the bonuses are really strong.